Talk is the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in 10 books. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. And we embrace the fan base, like the links, Anthony Mace. We trace the logo when there's airspace that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's any Dexys on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yeah, what's good, everybody? Salute. It's game day. Knicks real talk. Game day, Divine Shaw. We in the building. Knicks about to close out the 4-game West Coast road trip, playing the Portland TRAILBLAZERS tonight down there in Portland, man, in Rip City. So we're gonna see if we can go out there and get it ripping out there. But they're gonna be in Rip City tonight, man, in Portland, man. They're gonna try to get it popping. Let's we can get this win and get on back home, man. Establish this road trip. I think it's gonna be a really fun game tonight. Obviously, we got the ex-Nick Cam Reddish in the building with the hoopla going on with him. But you know what it is, We're gonna play tonight, man. But let me bring my partner in the building, Shaw Powers. What's popping?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. I want revenge. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. We in the building, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Tim Smith, Big Tass was good, my brother. Everybody in the building, coming in the building, man. Lion of Judah, salute to you, my man, as well. But I'm really excited about this game tonight. Big game for us to go home and try to get it popping. Win this thing, get it back onto the East Coast, man. So we're looking for a good game tonight from the guys. Jermaine was popping. Robert, what it do? Salute to everybody. Knicks fan, let's go, man. We in here. Peace, everybody, man. Peace to the God of Law Wise. Salute to you as well. But yeah, Shaw Powell, big game tonight. Cats got to go out there and get this game, man. Get it over with. Try to get on back over here, man, and salvage the road trip and feeling good about themselves. 41-30, same amount of wins we had in the almighty 4th seed. So it got to be fun to get this game tonight.
Yeah, man. I reiterate, man. I want this win tonight, man. We owe this team a beat down, and what better time to make this happen? You know what I mean? Salute to Cam Reddish and all that good stuff. He could play as good as he want to play with against any other team, but tonight you got to get it. And I mean, you got to get it. Jay Hart tonight is the night Jay Hart comes out and tries to put up 40 points tonight. So let's see what happens tonight, man. I'm amped for this game. I want this win tonight. We talked about 19 games ago that a lot of people speculated and said some things that the Knicks could win 14-5. You know what I mean? We only lost 3. So we got a whole lot left of this game going on. Another 12 games. A lot of fans guesstimated that we would win 14 and lose 5. You know what I mean? We lost 3, and I think we could pull away another run right from now. I think another run is in us, another 4 or 5 game, 6-game run, and lose one and then finish up the year, you know what I mean, on a winning note.
Yeah, real talk, man. I think we ready to go, man. Hey, to win that game the other night, man, to get that monkey off our back. Now we just got to go out there and beat these boys. And man, knowing that we did this without Jalen Brunson, he healing, that to me, I take that. I take 2-2 on a road trip without Jalen Brunson. I could have easily went 0-4 if this team wasn't built the way they are built right now. This team was built different. That could have been an 0-4 road trip back in the days. But because this team is resilient, like we always say, and they so resilient, man. They strong, they hard. They stayed in the course, man, and won them games that they need to win. And the game that we lost, we didn't really lose. The team didn't beat us. We did beat ourselves, other than maybe other than the Clippers. So I think we in a good position, man. But we definitely got to get it tonight, man. And I think Portland got some good players out there, but they ain't us. I mean, they got some scores out there. They can get it. They got some players out there, but their defense ain't like ours. They rebound ain't like ours. They can score the ball, but they can't D them up like we can D them up. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for them cats to go out there tonight and get these boys the business and get up out of there, man. Get back onto the way, get back to the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got to do. So I think tonight they come out there and play hard. They know what the game is about. They know what they're playing for tonight. You know, the Knicks is battling for a playoff spot. They know every game is important to them. I would say shot power. So you always gonna look for them to come out and play hard every night because they're going for something. But you know what? Real quick, what's interesting to me, I want to give Tom Thibodeau flowers for this reason. He won 41 games in the shortened season because of COVID. We didn't play 10 games. We didn't play 82. We played 72. He won 41 games in a 72-game season, and this year he about to win close to 50 in an 82-game season. I just want to give him flowers on that, man. That's hard.
We are definitely on pace to be over 500 for a season. You know what I mean? We're looking at to be over 500. You know what I mean? Again, you know what I mean? And Tom Thibodeau's 3 years been here. This will be the second time that we play over 500 basketball. You know what I mean? And in the playoffs. Let that sink into Divine. Kudos to Tom Thibodeau for what he's done this year, man. I trashed him a little bit. I talked bad about it. I mean, you know, it's not so much of what it was. I understand now, watching how he coached his team. In the beginning of the year, he tried to figure out who he was going to roll with and who was going to roll on the bench. And we certainly see what happened and how it changed. Remember when there used to be 11-man rotation? Remember when it dropped down to 10-man rotation? Know what I mean? And then it went down to 7. Then it came back up to 9. And once we got to that 9 spot, we ain't changed much since then. A little hitch here and there with Mitchell going down, a little hitch here with RJ going down, a little hitch here when Brunson going down, but we still stay fast with that 9-man rotation. And the 9-man rotation has us 10 games over 500 right now. Like you say, Divine, if you were a betting man, you'd be 10 games up on everything. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm rolling with it tonight. Punch these guys in the mouth tonight. I want revenge on this team, and I want to embarrass. I don't care. I want, you know who I really want to see tonight? I want to see Quentin Grimes. I believe Reddish is playing tonight. You know what I mean? But I believe I want Quentin Grimes on Reddish, and Quentin Grimes has to have a devastating game tonight. So I'm just gonna let that settle because I'm amped about this game tonight.
Yeah, me and you both, man. This is a big win in a lot of ways. We stay tied at the 5th spot, whatever happens tonight. We got our momentum going back in the right direction. We get to go home, and we off until all the way to Saturday.
Right, facts. All the things.
All the things, man. That means Jalen Brunson get to rest another. He's been out like 9 days rested. Come back, get ready to saddle up, man, and try to go ahead and get some Denver Nuggets on Saturday. Beat these boys. We can beat these boys up here in the Garden. And keep it moving, man. This is where the big boys' pants come on down. It's time to go ahead and get it popping. This is when playoffs are coming upon us. We jockeying for position. You know, it's time to go ahead and get this thing locked in, man. So I'm really excited about tonight, man. We can win this thing and get on 41-31. That's going to be impressive to me, man. 41-31. And you can almost say not an injury riddle season, but a lot of injuries in the season that kept us from winning other games and other things like that. But we can't harp on that. But I'm definitely glad that we are where we at as a team, man. I think these cats has got a lot of resiliency, tough team, man. J Hart, I Hart, all these guys, man. They playing their butts off for Tom Thibodeau, man. Salute to them. Danny, what's popping? Danny, what's good? My brother, salute. Salute to a lot of wides. Robert, Big Tad, Fabian, Frank Matos, the South on the house. Y'all know what it is. Knicks Real Talk, Gameday, Divine, Shaw Powers. Salute to everybody, man. Knicks in Portland and Rip City tonight. Gonna go out there and try to rip them boys off and get up out of there. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm really looking forward tonight, man. We get into the itinerary in a few minutes, man, and get into starting lineups and all that good stuff. But it's a big game tonight in the sense that we can go get back to the East Coast, man, and be able to stay on the side for a second and try to get back some of that home cooking, man, and sleep in your own beds and do the things that you normally do. But like I said, coming off that West Coast swing, salvaging that West Coast trip be good tonight. I think we go and get it tonight, man. I'm confident the way these boys play, man. I pick these boys to win every night they play, man, because I just think they got a chance to win every night. And I think the same thing applies to tonight, Shaw Powell. I just think every night these Knicks can go out there and beat anybody. So obviously I'm going to pick them every night. Even if they lose, I'm going to pick them because I think when they playing the right ball, they can beat just about anybody.
Yeah, that is true, Divine. And with the 12 games that we have left, we have 6 at home and 6 away. You know what I mean? And we need to win some home. We need to win at home. We need to win away. We need to win whenever we can. We got the schedule. I mean, it's not looking so rough. It is a little couple of games that we need to win. We play Miami another 2 times and stuff like that. Those are big games. But overall, you know what I mean, we got we set up and we ready to go. And the Knicks can really make some power moves right now, you know. We got like Portland, Denver, Milwaukee, Miami, Orlando, Houston, Miami again, Cleveland. We got a good game with Cleveland at the end of the month. Yes. Washington, Indiana, New Orleans, and Indiana again. The last game of the year. So with those games, man, you know, we talked about, majority of Knicks fans were saying with the 19 games left here to be 14-5, and out of these next 12 games.
Put that up for you, bro. I got you. I'll put that up for you right now, so you can get it popping for you, for the brother. Y'all can see what y'all talking about. There you go. Obviously, right here, Shaw, we leading up there. We play tonight with the Blazers.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, we go. Then we got the Denver Nuggets on Saturday, so that's good. You know, we got 3 days to rest up, get ourselves back in the East Coast gear. Then we got the Timberwolves after that in the Garden. Then we go down. Then we go down to Miami.
No, we got Milwaukee. Then don't we?
Not yet. No, I think we play Milwaukee. Then we go to Wednesday, March 22nd. We got.
It's in Minnesota. The 20th. The 20th. Timberwolves. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Timberwolves on the 20th. Then we go to Miami. Then we go to the Magic while we right down there in Miami. Just go to Orlando, play that. Then we come home for the Rockets. We come home for the Heat. We play
4, 5 easy games right there.
Yeah, then we got Cleveland. Then we got the Wizards home. We got the Pacers. We got the Pelicans. And then we got the Pacers. And that's it. Season over. So I think we got a good chance. I still think we got a good chance to go. I want to say 8-4, man.
7, 8.
I go 8-4.
9. Yeah, I stay with 8-4 with you too. I see 9. I see 9-3. I see about 9-3. You know what I mean? I see 9-3. That games that I think as a Knicks fan that I think they need to beat the Pacers, New Orleans, the Pacers, Washington. A good game is going to be against Cleveland. I think we could beat Miami. Houston should be a game that we should capture. We always have problems with Orlando, but we should be able to beat Orlando. Milwaukee, Denver's a hard game and stuff like that. So we talked about 14-5. We lost 3 right now. We're back on the winning streak. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can pull it in tonight. We could get a couple of games in a row. You know what I mean? We still can make that thing come into fruition at 14-5. 14-5, where we at 41 would be just short of your score, Devon. 44, right?
Yeah, 14-5.
Well, where we at now? 40, right?
40 now. We be at 49. 48.
I mean, wait, we got 12 games. What?
Yeah, 12 games. So we go 8-4. We'd be 48 wins.
40 what?
48.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good number right there.
48.
That's good. What am I talking about? I'm saying it from 30.
Yeah, you said
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, we on the same page. You know what it is. Salute to the chat, man. Everybody.
40, right, not 30.
Yeah. Pud Nice was good. P Nice was good. My brother Danny. Everybody. Salute everybody in the chat. Knicks got Portland TRAILBLAZERS tonight, man. We going in there. Gonna do this thing, man. We're gonna do down here in Rip City and get these boys up out of there, like I said. And come on home, man. Come on home. Get ready for some cooking. Let's get the itinerary out the way. See the starting lineups and everything. And we get back at it. And then we'll talk about it on the other side, man. Knicks will talk game day. Divine with the chat. Let's get it. Salute everybody. Salute, man. We back. Y'all see the man, the injury reports. Knicks, Jalen Brunson, game time decision, which I doubt if he played. Damian Lillard and Jeremy Grant, game time decision. You know what? The Taylor tape was interesting. We pretty much dominate them in every category other than assists. And our 3-point ball is maybe a little percentage better than it, but everything else we dominate. Rebounding, you name it. So that's why I like our chances tonight pretty good when it comes to them statistical categories. We pretty much dominate them pretty good. And I also think that our bench is probably going to be a little stronger than theirs as well, I would say so. So let's see. But Jeremy Grant can get down. Obviously, if Lillard play, he can get down. Anthony Simon, they can get down as well. Nurkic, he's a proven center. So, you know, we're going to have our hands cut out, a handful, but I think we go out there tonight and get it popping, man. And I really believe, I think the Knicks know what they on. I think Julius Randle, that's going to be probably the matchup of the night to me, him and Jeremy Grant. If they go that route, that'd probably be one of the main matchups to me. So let's see how that go. But obviously, I want to see Anthony Simons and what's his name, Quentin Grimes get down tonight. I think that's going to be a fun matchup right there. Quentin Grimes and Anthony Simons. That's going to be an offense defense joint right there. So let's see the best man win on that one. I like our chances though, and like I said, the point guard spot. Obviously, they got Matisse Thybulle, who Philadelphia. That he went to the trading deadline over there to Portland. Obviously, you know he's a really good defender. When he was in Philly, so he's definitely the defensive ball player. But I like our chance with Emmanuel Quickly as well. I think Emmanuel Quickly game is that nice right now. So I like that matchup as well. I think Emmanuel Quickly goes out there and get it against him. And obviously, Mitch and Nurkic going to be a pretty good one right there. Nurkic's big, but Mitch got that side. And Mitch need a bounce back game anyway. Mitch needed a bounce back game from the other night. So because Hartenstein really came out there and played his ball off and against the other night we beat Shaw Powell's
Lakers.
Yeah, beat the Lakers, man. He gave Anthony Davis some trouble the other night. So salute to iHeart. So them the matchups I'm looking to see, but I definitely want to see that Jeremy Grant. I think RJ Barrett and the matchup there at the 3 is going to be pretty interesting. So I think we won't have too much of a problem with that. But it's going to be a tough game, but it's going to be a fun one though.
The thing that I've been paying attention to this year, and I really wish Brunson wouldn't have went down at this time, for these two simple reasons. Brunson plays well against West Coast teams, i.e. he was there in the West Coast last year, and iHeart plays good against a lot of West Coast teams, i.e. like he played against the Lakers. You know what I mean, last game. And he plays pretty well against the teams that he played, that he's more frequent with, more familiar with. They play a little better basketball against those teams. All right, so with that being said, iHeart has been playing a masterful game this year. It was no slight to Mitchell Robinson to sit him down the way that iHeart came out there and manned up on AD. You know what I mean? He knows his moves. He played them a couple of years. He was in the West. He knows that, you know, he played them at least 4 times, you know, last season or whatever the case may be. And he played them very well. And you know, I wish Brunson was here. We probably wouldn't be talking about 3 losses. We'd have probably been more like 1 or 2, maybe 1 loss. You know what I mean? I believe we'd have got that Hornet game. But at any rate, tonight is the night that I want to see Jay Hart get out there and get on his old court and go bananas, go full. Let's go out there and rip it up. And I don't know why, but I just hope if Cam is starting, I think, you know, they're still. I didn't really see the thing. I looked away, but Lillard is still questionable, right?
Yep, he's getting kind of
and so is Grant, right? All right, so you know what I mean, with those two players out, I'm pretty sure that means Cam Reddish will be in the starting lineup. And if I'm not mistaken, he's been in the starting lineup, you know what I mean? So
something like that. A couple of last so many games he's been starting.
yeah, so let's get him out there. Let's put Quentin Grimes on him. I don't care that he's 6'8". Quentin Grimes has been locking players down all year long. Reddish does not have a back down game. He's not going to take him in the post. He's going to try to take him on the outside or shoot the jump shot. And, you know, he's going to be amped tonight. So we need to put the player that we took Reddish out for on him.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I think either him or they might go with the hype with RJ.
Yeah, I would love to see RJ against him too. That's his boy too.
Yeah. Just like Vernon said, that's what it is. Cam on the RJ. That's exactly what it should be. I think we need to put Quentin Grimes on Anthony Simons, man. That boy lit us up one time. He's nice.
I mean, I think he just had a 40-point game not too long ago. A game or two ago, they were playing. Who were they playing? They were playing. Oh man, I forgot the team they were playing. Yeah, they was playing a pretty decent team, and he ran for 40-something points. Cam had a good game that game too.
Yeah. So I think we got the matchup skill wise to definitely do with them. Like I said, they're not a good defense team whatsoever. They don't have no shot blocking. Jeremy Grant plays about their best defender out there pretty much. But with Thibault in the lineup, now Thibault's a really good defender as well. So him and Jeremy Grant probably your best defenders out there. But I don't think they got nothing for us. I don't think they got enough ammo to beat us, even without Jalen Brunson. I don't think their defense is that stellar to me even come close to what we do. I think the Knicks locked to slow them boys down tonight. See, the good thing about tonight to me, Shop House, we can slow them down, but they can't slow us down. There you go. That's it. We can slow them down, but they can't slow us down. So I like the Knicks dancing big time tonight. Yeah, they defense ain't that stellar. But you know what? Like I said, you can't. I tell you what, it could be one of them big trap games though. Just due to the fact.
That's like the last time we played them. Yeah.
It could definitely be a trap game because we go out there and take them for granted because hopefully they're not caught up in the hype. You know, I think Tom Thibodeau keeps these boys in line for us being ready and being disciplined. You know, they don't get too far those straight far from what they got the game plan going to be. And I think that night the same way. So I think it's gonna be fun. But like I said, man, I'm looking for a good game tonight. And I think we go out there and play some. I know that Knicks team. I know them. They like, listen, we need to get this and go home. And we got 4 days off. I know what the cats are thinking. Even Tom Thibodeau said, don't go on vacation yet before you leave the gym or leave the court. As long as they play for 48 minutes tonight, I think they come back home, come back to the East Coast with a win. And I'm gonna call it a successful road trip.
Mm-hmm. I'm right there with you, Devon. I'm dead serious about that, and I think we need to pay them back, man. I think the last time we played this team, Grant shot like 7,000 free throws and stuff, man. He really shot a lot of free throws on us. The last time he played us, he shot a lot of free throws on us, man. And and I think the last game was a high scoring game. I think it was like 130 to 138, some 129, 27 to 128. It was a big scoring game that game. Went into overtime, I think, too, didn't it?
Yep, I pulled it up right here. Yeah, that
was. I think it went into overtime. I can't remember. Was that what it?
Season? I'm not the regular season. Just like the season just kicked in, I think. But 132 to 129 final overtime.
Overtime, yeah.
129. That was man. That was a shootout that game, and we didn't play good that game. I didn't think so, and we still only lost by 3.
Yeah, that's another game that killed us by free throws. I think we missed like 11 free throws in that game. I think that was 11 or 14 free throws or something. Like we missed a lot of free throws in that game, so that could have probably won us the game in regular season. I mean, in the regular 48. You know what I mean? The regular part of the game, not the overtime.
Yeah, the regular. Yeah, but I tell you what, that what else was crazy too. At that time, our defense was suspect, man. Check it out, because we gave up 132 to them. Then the game before that, we gave up 129 to the Thunder. We gave up 127 to the Grizzlies. We gave up 140, 110 to the. We were getting bliss out, and I think that's. You know what? And then they back to beat us 121 to 100. And after that, Tom Thibodeau changed it, and we won on that 8-game winning streak.
Sheesh.
At one time, after we
140
lost
games
that,
giving up.
yeah, well, and that's when Tom told us, nah, this ain't happening. He locked that, switched that up, said 4 you can't play. Derrick Rose sit down, Deuce McBride come in, and the Knicks went 8. They went on an 8-game winning streak. They beat the Hawks, they beat the Cavaliers, the Hawks, they beat the Hornets, they beat the Kings. Yeah, that's when we went on that streak. We beat the Bulls. We beat the Bulls twice back to back. We beat the Pacers. We beat the Warriors, and that's when and then we lost that next game to the Raptors. So yeah, the Knicks they was gritty, but then now it's different. The defense is on point. He got them playing good basketball down there now. The defense is solid, and the Knicks winning game. Like I said, you got to have identity, man. And we got to find our identity. And if y'all cats can't keep your man in front of you, I'm putting you on a bench, and there they go. So I think he did the right thing. So we'll see, man. Let's hope that thing translates tonight. But you know me, man. Anybody can score basketball, man. Can you stop a person from scoring? That's what they got to get down to. You know what I mean? Offense win games, defense win championships, man. So we got to hopefully that we keep playing that defense my side of the ball, especially knowing that we're a team that don't shoot the ball well from 3-point range, and our free throw percentage is not good. So you got to play defense because we leave so many points. We leave so many points off the board, off the score. We leave so many off the score because of things that we don't do good offensively. That sometimes we got to make up for with our defense on certain nights. But real talk, hey, that was a great pickup for Cash out. Shout out to you and my man for saying that earlier. I didn't want to break too far away, but yeah, Joe Scone got a cooker for the Giants, man. Great signing. That Wheeler was a great signing. Salute to the Giants, man. Good free agency so far.
So far.
Yeah. So they doing what they're doing, man. Salute to them. But yeah, man, I'm looking for a good game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're all over the place right now, man. So I apologize for that, but we had to, we try to show love to the chat, so we got to kind of break up our flow sometime. Make sure we get you guys up here with y'all thoughts. So now we're gonna run smooth when we're talking about a subject. We might have to break away from it for a minute, but we always got to get a chat some love. So that's part of the process, I guess. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, y'all, pal. Tonight, big for the Knicks. Get up out of here, get on home, man, and get to see your family, get to sleep in your bed, get to go to the Tarrytown to get a little work in before Saturday. But first and foremost, take care of business tonight, and then we get on about it. 41-30, that'd be nice.
Yeah, man, that's the way I'm talking about it. We already at with this game tonight, if we can capture this win, we already at what we did in 2 years ago in the Almighty 4 seed. Salute to State for that one. And you know what I mean? And I started out this year talking about we should be at least 5 games better with Jalen Brunson. And at our highest, we should be at 47. You know what I mean? So we're right on stream to see those numbers. You know what I mean? Your number 45 is right in there, in between those 42 and 47. So we're right in the good realms and the good graces. 6 games at home, 6 games away, and right into the wheels fall off, man. Knicks fans, you know what I mean? Don't falter the team for a loss. You know what I mean? Stay positive and hope for a win the next game. You know what I mean? Because you'll get it. These Knicks are resilient. These guys are gritty, and they know that they're fighting for something this year. So I believe that they believe in themselves. And we need this win tonight to help us out, have this little break, have some time for Jalen Brunson to, get some massaging and some flexor muscle and some Obama. I forgot the name of it right now. Man, I worked there. I can't remember.
CBD.
You know what I mean? Put it all on Vicks, Vapor Rub, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Hot packs and lunges and everything to get that ankle and that foot back in the shape, because we're going to need him. By that means we'll have 11 games left here. We're going to need him for that 11-game run. So you know what I mean? Let's stay positive and stay hopeful for this team, because this team is going to go out there and fight every night, man. Even in those 3 losses, remember this too, and even in those 3 losses that we had, we still stay resilient. We went down to the wire. None of the teams really blew us out by no astronomical numbers, no 18, 17 points, 22 points, didn't embarrass us. We had a chance to win every last one of those games. You know what I mean? In the beginning, we just couldn't close. So we'll be fine, man. This team is a strong team, man. This is a good team. That's all I wanted to predict for this year, for this team to be a good team. And Jalen Brunson has helped us become a good team this year. Got Randall in check and everything else.
Yeah. Yo, salute to the chat, man. Great point, Shop House. Salute to the chat. Jeff Woods was good. Keith Turner was good. Dwayne, everybody. Vernon, salute everybody. Cash Out. Robert, everybody. Salute to the chat, man. Appreciate y'all coming tonight, man. It's game day. Y'all know what it is. I got one thing I got to put out there, and I'm happy about this. Other than Paul George, who's pretty much a lockdown, anybody in the NBA, salute to RJ Barrett, man. Words born. Salute to RJ Barrett the last 4 games, whatever. Salute to you, RJ. Way to step up when our horses go down. That game against the Lakers was impressive, bro. That, oh my goodness, him wheeling, dealing inside. And we talked about that right before the street the game. Come on, RJ, go down there. Don't worry about the 3-point shot. Go down there and play bully ball. That cat was dropping floaters off the backboard. He played a good game, man. Obi Toppin, salute to you too. Obi been trying to get out there, get in this grind, man. But that RJ the other night, though, that was some impressive stuff to me. I was like, okay, I ain't seen this boy cook like that in a minute. The way he was aggressive with it looked like he was studying Jalen Brunson for a minute.
Did he look like that?
He was in his bag. I was like, yo, this cat is killing these dudes right now. So salute to him. And Harkenstein, Jay Hart, them cats played against the Lakers, man. I love that game. I was like, that's how you fight. That's resilient. But if RJ play like this when Brunson get back, second round is going to be a wrap. We will be in that one. If RJ Barrett do what he's doing for the rest of the season, Knicks going to be scary, bro. That's going to be hard to deal with. I'm telling you, if he stay consistent like that, man, it is going to be special up in New York. Because that cat, he's doing exactly what we want to do. Shoot a jump shot 3 times, 4 times, but you go down that hill 20 times. He was going down that joint shop. I was like, okay. Passing the ball. I love that alley, the Obi, man, behind it. And, man, that was a big win for the Knicks. That was a big win. And I can't say that enough. That Lakers win, to me, I think this was going to keep us in that 5th seat. I believe that. I think that was a huge win to get that win, man. And you get this one here, so we'll be the same way we were before we went on the West Coast. We went on the West Coast, 11 games over. We came back home 11 games over. That's what we got to do, So, and I think with the press of Shop House, I really salute to RJ, man. Way to come out there and get it popping the other night. That was impressive. And he did that against Vanderbilt. Jared Vanderbilt, which is a good defender. Did that against him, man. So they played good, man. So let's see if they can do that same energy tonight. No trapping tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and beat these boys to get out of here, Shop Hour. We definitely don't want to take these cats for granted tonight.
Yeah, for real for that, man. You're right, man. Kudos to RJ Barrett for doing what he did last game, man. Driving and designing, or somehow, however Class did that thing. You know what I mean? He was going down that lane and putting that ball on the back of the basket. On the back of the backboard and making that ball go in the hoop, man. So salute to him, man. Just like you said, Obi came out. A lot of good things from Obi, man. Seeing him driving towards the hole is a good thing too, instead of setting down for that 3-point shot. Not saying that he can't shoot it, but to see him change the directive of how someone comes to play him, the first thing they do is when he goes to shoot the 3, they jump because they think that he's going to shoot it. If he could do that up fake and make that move to the hole, and either start looking for people or really rising above people and putting it off the glass. I like the way he does that too, man. And the guys, you got to give kudos to everybody that steps on that court out there, man. Deuce McBride getting out there, getting real gritty out there. You know what I mean? Deuce McBride getting out there, getting real gritty, hitting some big shots for us, stepping in the lane, picking off some passes and stuff like that. Making some assists down the line and stuff like that. So all these guys. This is what we need from everybody, all cylinders, And if we continue to do like this, man, we should be, and especially not with Brunson right now. Once we get Brunson get back in the swing of things, 1 or 2 games, if RJ can still hold him down till we get back in his groove and start getting hot, back in that 24, 23-point range, and RJ starts staying around that 20-point range, and Randall starts staying around that 20-something range, man, I'm just saying, man, he had a little scary team going down the line, man, and take this as to know too the moves that Quentin Grimes the moves that Quentin Grimes is doing too. Instead of settling for the jump shot, driving to the hole, trying to make some passes or lay the ball up on the basketball, real big moves for these young players that we got here.
Yeah. And like I said, I think we had said in the prior stream that even though Jalen Brunson is going down, it was a negative, but also can get a positive out of it. And I think the positive out of it was quick. I mean, Deuce McBride and RJ. For this moment, you know, when them cats came in there, Deuce McBride, I mean, he was really, really one of the main reasons we won that game the other day against the boys. So, you know, and that's what it's all about, man. It's all about next man up. When the soldier go down, we got horses there, man. We got some good. That's a young team we got over there in New York, man. Despite the Derrick Rose and Evan Fournier, my man, they got that's a young squad over there. You know what I mean? So, and I'm glad to see that them Cat Thibodeau, they following Thibodeau lead. They got them playing real well. They resilient. They fight. They physical. And I love that. That was the '90 Knicks. They were physical. Them boys are physical. RJ, Randall, and Brunson, Ihart, Robinson, Grimes. Them cats and McBride quickly too. Them cats play physical, man, and I love that about these cats, man. They like instead of giving out instead of getting the bruises, we gonna be giving them out. You come down here, we gonna get it popping. You know what I mean? And I like that about this team, man. So salute to them cats for playing hard and getting it popping. And because they really playing hard, man. They play some hard basketball, and it's good to see. We haven't seen that in a while, you know. And since the Almighty 4 seed, when we had Peyton and boys and Bullock playing hard at the time. But, you know, it's good, man. We just got to keep it going. But I'm glad we're back on the winning way. But it's a big game tonight to get back to 500. I mean, to get 500 on the road, go back to New York, like I said, the same way we left on the West Coast trip. We were 11 games over. We'd be 11 games when we go back home. It'll be a big win tonight for the New York Knicks. And I think we're gonna come out there and play. And I think they know we win tonight. We don't play the Saturday. I know that's in their mind, man. They know we got to win this tonight. And they salvaged the road trip without one of their leaders. Can't ask for a better road trip than that, man. So I think we salvaged what we need to salvage. Now we got to move on and get on back home. So salute to them for that, man. And salute to the whole Knick team, man, for playing good basketball as well. We lost a couple of games that we could have won, but, you know, we ain't gonna cry for spilled milk. You know what I mean? Got to pour another glass. And I think that's what we did. So we wound up beating the Lakers. And then we win tonight, man. We get on up out of here, shop out. So overall, good road trip we win tonight. It'd be I consider this a successful road trip we went tonight. We went tonight. I call it a successful road trip, and we hope when we get back Saturday, Jalen Brunson to be in the building against Denver, man, and we be at the World Most Famous Arena Saturday. It should be lit, be crazy. So, you know, we go out there and really get it poppin' Saturday, man. But I'm looking forward, man. Like tonight gonna be a good game. I got the Knicks. I'm going 117 on. I think Knicks beat them by that because I don't think they deep as that. I'm gonna go Knicks 117, them Cats 107. I think we beat them by 10 tonight. Knicks 117, 107. I got the Knicks in the building on that tonight, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Everybody in the building. Salute to Canal, Dave, Andrew, everybody. Cash out. Salute to the whole chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in game day. Divine Shop House. You know how we do. Leading up the tip off. And that orange blue drip cloth, you know how we do, man. We in the building tonight, man. And Knicks in the building in Portland, the Rip City. So let's go out there and see if we can get it popping. But yeah, after that, man, sky's the limit for us, Shop House. We just gotta keep playing, keep playing, keep progressing. That's all.
I mean, that's basically the whole thing that we got to do, man. I mean, you know, you look at the Knicks, and if you know, from the beginning of the year, if you're a Knicks fan, you know that the Knicks is playing better basketball than they did in the beginning of the year. Just like you said, Devon, those numbers that you ran off at the beginning of the year, the 145s, the 139s, all those big numbers that we used to give up, we don't do that now. You know what I mean? Not too many teams. If we giving up those numbers, we are the team that's ahead. You know what I mean? And a lot of these games that we've been playing been under 120. You know what I mean? We've been scoring, you know, the one thing about this Knicks team, and I hope that they get this thing together, man, and that the last two games they looked a little better, is getting their free throws down, because it can make the games, I mean, the winning so much easier for them, man, because, you know, teams can't come back as quick. We dominate going to the hole, man. We get to the line. I think we're top 5 in the league at getting at the line. And I mean, I think we get to the line about almost 25 times a night. You know what I mean? But we only shoot about 71 point something, 72% at the line. If we get to the line 25 times and hit 20 shots, hit around 80-something% of our free throws, sky's the limits, man. Some of these games that, you know, look like they're coming back, they wouldn't be coming back. RJ gets to the line. Randall gets to the line. When Brunson's in, he gets to the line. We get guys that goes to the hole. RJ gets to the line. You know what I mean? RJ shooting a little better. Randall shoots about 70-some, 80 or close to 80%. You know what I mean? At the free throw line. Brunson shoots about that, around 80%, you know what I mean? But we got to be more consistent when we get to that line, man. We got to start dropping those balls in that basket, man, because that could just, separate us from having an easy win or a down the road win. I forgot the word, how we use it, down the line.
Down to the wire.
Tied down to the wire win, you know what I mean? So I don't mind having those games, but I'm a little older now, man. My thing when I don't that Knicks start pushing that pressure on you, man, that hurts a little bit. But overall, man, push the pace, grab these rebounds, hit our free throws tonight. I think I want us to have, me as a Knicks fan, I want us to have a big win. 126 to 115, 114. 126, 114, 126, 114. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. That's a good score because they can score the ball. But I know how hungry these boys. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it, though. Yeah, man, this will be a good road win for us. To salvage this road trip, like I said, and get on back, man. We got an interesting schedule coming up. It's crunch time. Obviously we got the like I said, Denver. Then we got that game coming up pretty soon. So after that, man, it gets pretty crazy. And then we got the Timberwolves. Obviously, go from Denver to the Timberwolves. So we'll be ready to play. Like I said, they'll be ready to play, man. We got Denver on Saturday at 1:00 game, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday, the New York Knicks play at 1:00. So just remember that. That's a 1:00 game on Saturday. And then obviously that Monday we play at 7:30 with Minnesota. Anthony Edwards and them coming to town. I don't think Cat gonna be back yet. Then we go down to Miami on Wednesday, and play the Heat. And then we got the Magic. That's gonna be a back-to-back. I figured it was because Wednesday they played down in Miami, then Thursday they play in Orlando, coming back up for a couple of 100 miles. So I think we can make it happen. I know Denver's a good team, but I think the Knicks win. Jalen Brunson back. I think we beat Denver. I think we beat the Timberwolves, and I think we beat the Heat. I think we can win the next three. I think Miami they playing, man, but I just don't think they got nothing for us though. I think they scrapping. They in the play. They trying to fight for that 7. But I don't know if they can really. I think the Knicks got their number this year. We used to be the little brothers. I think it's flipped now because of Jalen Brunson and Randall, the way he playing on RJ. If he come to play, then I don't think their firepower is better than the Knicks. I don't think Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero better than our big three. I just don't. You know what I mean? We can go ahead and perform well. And I think we'd be okay. Yeah, hey Frank, you enjoyed it. You had a good one the last time you went though. Frank Monto, that Miami Heat game was lit, man. So I know you enjoyed that game. Knicks came out and got it done that night. So I wish I could, Frank. I'm gonna try to make it down there one day, man. I got to holler at you. One day I get down there and we get together with the conglomerate, man. I'll meet you down there, man. Real talk. I ain't too far from you, about 3 states. So I'll definitely come down there and hang out with you, brother. Real talk. It'll be fun. But yeah, man, you know what? And I think we got a chance to really get these next couple of games, man. We got 2 at home. We've been playing pretty well at home lately. The Miami Heat gonna be a tough one. The Magic game gonna be tough. Believe it or not, them some scrappy dudes down in them young boys in Orlando, man. They just beat somebody that
they play us hard too every time.
Yeah, there's a scrappy little team down there. They got something going on down there in Orlando. It's gonna be a pretty good team, man. They're young, but they got something going on down there. So who they beat the other night was a big team they knocked off. Well, the Cleveland, one of the team that we wanted them to Miami. They beat Miami the other night and Jimmy Butler walked off the court in the middle of the game, some shit. So they Miami, they kind of got it going this way or that way. But yeah, man, the Orlando beat Miami in Atlanta the other night, man. And like I said, Jimmy Butler walked off the court. I said, damn, Jimmy, what's up? It was funny, but you know what? We ain't worried about them, man. We worry about us. But I like where we at, ladies and gentlemen. I like where we at, man. We right where we thought we were gonna be. They succeed 45, which I thought they was gonna do. Then I'm like, okay, this team better than I thought it was. And like Shot Power said, look at the game that we left off the table. Free throw shooting games. We missed. We like last year. We lost about 10 or 12 games just from free throw shooting. This year we around about 5 or 6. So you can imagine about free throw percentage, like Shot said, went down in the low 70s and the high 70s, at least 77, 78. We probably would have won a lot of games this year, more games than we won now. So we just hope that as it go on through the rest of the season, it get better. We really worry about it when we get up in the playoffs. But I think this team gonna be a pretty dangerous team, man. I'm good. I'm glad. If Jalen Brunson injury happened, when it happened that way, he got enough time to heal, to get back in the groove to go to the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping, that Brunson can get back. Hopefully he could be close to 100%. I don't know how severe it was, but if Brunson can come back, around 90 to 100%, I think the Knicks going to be, and RJ keep doing what he doing, I think the Knicks going to be pretty tough to beat. 3 cats in the star line will give you 20 on any given night. Ain't too many teams in the NBA got that shot powers. Literally 3 guys. I mean, you might have 2, but I think Knicks got 3 guys literally on any night can give you 20 points a game. And I think Boston got obviously Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, but that's about the only 2 can give you that. Marcus Smart can't give you that at any given time. He might look up and get it, or Derek White. The Knicks got 3 dudes. That's why RJ Barrett's going to be the X factor for the Knicks. If RJ Barrett pop, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be some upset going on in the NBA. I believe it. If he get it popping, RJ Barrett shot powers, I think it's going to be some upset going on in the Eastern Conference playoffs this year. I believe that because I think he's the X factor. If he got it going, it's hard to beat the Knicks. It really is.
Yeah, man. You know, we need everybody right now, man. We need, you know, RJ's been playing really good basketball, you know, last couple of games, man. Really helping us out when Jalen Brunson hasn't been here, and we need everybody. We need the Obies to get out there, get 7, 8, 5, 7, 5 points, whatever. We need the J-Hards to get out there and get those team numbers. We need I-Hard to get out there and play that scrappy defense and try to get 6, 7. Start shooting that 3-pointer. I think I seen him shoot 1 3-pointer one of the last games. Maybe get out there and shoot a couple of more of them. You know what I mean? To stretch out your offense. You know what I mean? Shoot to bring the defender out to you. You know, the big man in the middle. Shoot a couple more 3-pointers. Might get us we're a very aggressive, offensive rebounded team. So you get out there and bring your man out to the 3-point line. Maybe J-Hawk could get in there and clap the board and get a rebound and score the basket or something like that. I mean, I would like to see a little bit from him, a little bit more from him from that perspective. You know, once Brunson get back, we might not see much of Grimes, but we're going to need to see the same what we've been seeing from IQ recently and stuff like that. I mean, there's so many things that you could talk about with this team that you need everybody to be also. You need Mitchell Robinson to grab some defensive rebounds and get some offensive rebounds, put some block shots out there and step in the lane and grab some, get some steals, you know what I mean? Get some blocks out there. You know, the whole team, man. And if the team, like I've been saying, that togetherness that this team has been having, you know, this whole year, I think we got a good run for this next 12 games.
Yeah, real talk. I agree with you. And listen, I got a scenario. I don't want to do it. I'm asking you, what do y'all think about it? I don't want to do it. I'm just asking y'all, what would y'all think about this here?
Oh, I know what this is. Let me put my shade down.
If Obi Toppin start playing the way he playing, and he get point production, would you put Quentin Grimes in the second unit and put Emmanuel quickly at the 2? If Obi Toppin, and the reason why I say that, I thought about it, it might not be the right thing to do. It was an idea. If Obi get it going, being that you got a guy like Josh Hart who pretty much can handle the rock as well, would you do that, or you think that we'd be losing too much point guard play in the second unit for that shot power if you were to do that switch? Yeah, what you think?
I mean, anything is possible, man. To put Quentin in the second unit, he might blow up in the second unit a little bit more because he'll be shooting against the second player teams. I mean, the second play, you know, the second unit on the other opposing teams. You know what I mean? So it could be something about that. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not saying it couldn't happen. But I mean, I also thought about putting J Hard in the starting unit and putting putting Grimes in the second unit with you know, it's a couple of ways you can mix it up and stuff like that. The way these guys are playing, but right now I don't think Tom Thibodeau is doing any of that. The way
I know he wouldn't do it. I just thought about it from a standpoint of, because I think we need Quentin Grimes to be more efficient with his offense. I guess that's what I'm saying. I know his defense makes up for that, but when he's on. But I think you don't want to lose that defense. But because Emmanuel Quickly playing some of the best defense in the league this year at the one, I was wondering because here's another thing. There ain't no pressure on Emmanuel Quickly with the other 3 cats there, you know what I mean? That's what I'm worried about. Grind as a young man, he's a young man and he's growing in the NBA. Do you think the pressure will mount on him when we get to the playoffs, when the pressure really starts coming down on you? Do you think Quentin Grind, we need him to be efficient? I mean, on almost every night, I'm saying at least a couple of threes here and there. When it's, if he can give us 12 points a game, I'm saying, think about it, 12 points a game, literally every night, 12 points a game. Then we be having a different conversation about this. You know what I mean? But I just brought that up just to say, well, you got two ball handlers and you got a 3-point shooter. We can shoot the ball pretty well from three, so you're not losing nothing. But you got a lot more playmaking on a consistent level. I just threw it out there. I don't think Tim would do it either. So it's not something that I would. I just threw it out there as a what would you guys think? Put it like that. But I like this team playing, man. I'm like the way this team playing. I'm not trying to. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely.
How about Devon? How about what we was talking about in the background? About the third and the sixth position and stuff like that.
Yeah. Listen, what you guys think about it here? If the Knicks wind up ending in the sixth spot, and me and Shop Powell was talking about today. So let's say they, for some reason, they wind up being sixth. I still think we're in a good position if this happened. Me and Shop Powell talk about it. I think Philadelphia is about to overtake Boston. I just think that's what's going. I think Joel Embiid is the MVP right now. I don't hear the joking stuff. Joel Embiid is the MVP right now. He got them boys in the second spot in the East, and he killing the game, averaging 34, double digits of rebound, defense nice. But if the Boston Celtics fall to 3, we got Boston we be playing Boston in the first round. I'm pretty good with that. I think if that happened, and for some reason we wind up the 6th seed, which I don't think we will. I think Philly gonna overtake Boston. I just think it's gonna happen. So that the case that I still think we got a chance to get the 4th, but I think we get the 5th. But I would love to see that, man. Instead of us playing Philly in the first round, we play Boston. We got Boston number. They know we got their number, Shot Powers. So I'll take Boston at the 6-3. I want 6-3 or 5-4 with Cleveland. But being that the Nets is in the look like they in the picture, so you got to see where they're gonna end up. But the Knicks will definitely end in 5 or 6. They might get 4. Cause we showed you the Cleveland games. Cleveland got 3 game days. They could lose coming up pretty soon. They don't be careful. So it ain't over till it's over, Shot Power. But yeah, I don't mind having that 6-3 matchup if it came down to it.
Yeah, we talk that's something to think about. If so happen that we stay where we at right now, and in the 6th and Philly takes over Boston and Boston drops down to 3, 3 would play 6 and we'd be playing Boston in the first round. So it's either the 2 teams that we're looking at are either Cleveland or Boston. And I mean for to play in the playoffs. That would be incredible.
Incredible, real talk. Yeah, man. I think these cats can make it happen. But I think we go get it tonight, man. I think we go get it tonight. We get it popping, and we gonna go ahead and beat these boys up. Get up out of there, man. Knicks is excited right now. We back. We win this game. We salvaged the road trip. That's all we wanted to do. Because of the situation that occurred with our point guard. But overall, I ain't got no gripes about the Knicks, man. That Laker game. I never had no doubt. I know it would be tough if we lose the 4-game road trip. It would have been tough because we would have had to probably go back to game 2. But to salvage this road trip, to stay right there with Brooklyn and stay right there in striking distance against the Cavaliers, I'm still good. So I think it was a successful road trip we win tonight if we win tonight, which I think we will. Like I said, I had 117, 107. I think the Knicks go out there and play tonight, man, and really take it home, man. We'll see, man. And salute to the chat, man. I like to start it up in there, but y'all had to pop it up in there. That's what we do, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, everybody. Fabian got 113, 101. I think that's a good score. I'm right around with it. I think Knicks definitely go over 110. So I'm gonna take 17. Cam Reddish tonight. Cam Reddish gets 12 points. 12 points. RJ ain't gonna let him do that. Knicks gonna take away all that crazy stuff. He gonna have to take a lot of jump shots tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Other than him on a fast break where he can get out there and run too. Other than tonight, I hope Cam Reddish blossom the rest of him. I hope he get his bag and everything, but not tonight though. I like Cam Reddish's game, but he ain't a Knick no more. So he can get his points another night. But tonight, Knicks shut that boy down. You shut him down. That's what you do tonight. You shut him down. And then after tonight when he played that, you let him drop 50 on somebody. I couldn't care less. But tonight it's all about W's, man. You go to lock him down, let him live lives like, okay, this the Knicks we playing here. It ain't personal. But, you know, we don't want you to score 20, 25, 30 points. Then Anthony Simon start going off, and next thing you know, we ain't having that. Hope he don't score none tonight. Shout out, hope he don't score nothing. And then he did, you know, that's how I'm with it.
I'm gonna say it like this. You know what I mean? I don't care if Cam Reddish scored 30 points tonight, as long as they lose. He can score 30 if he wants to, come out there and feel like he did something to the Knicks. I mean, to the team and all that stuff with scoring 30 points. But if he can score 30 points and lose, yeah, that don't mean nothing to me.
That's right. In fact, real talk, man. That's what it is, man. Yeah, man. So, like I said, I'm looking for a good win tonight, man. And we all way off the Saturday. We're chopping here with me and Shy jumping here with something, man. And keep the thing going, man, because Saturday gonna be a long way away. Matter of fact, we do a post game. We could do a post game that way. We'll be on another night to kind of, you know, reiterate what we went over to with the game tonight. So we'll do that, man. We'll find a way to hop in the post game. And I'll talk to my brother, see when we're gonna get on. But y'all look for the notification, man. Just check it out, and y'all come and holler at the boss, man. Next we'll talk game day. Divine Shot. Salute to the chat, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. We about to get out of here. Shot, give me your last words, my brother. That we're gonna get it moving.
Salute to the chat as always. Much love. Represent if you get a chance to before you come out of here. If you haven't, hit that like button, you know what I mean, get that anonymous or however they call that thing, so we can get some more people in here and stuff like that. Divine, to you as always, my brother. Let's get this win tonight. Push the pace, grab some rebounds, hit our free throws. Let's get it tonight. I want revenge.
Yeah, real talk, man. Let's get it, man. Salute to the chat, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Y'all enjoy the game, and we'll how about y'all on the other side, man. Peace.
Let's get
time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with a click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk is real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the facade. The entourage be on the job. My energy, 52 in the temple. As they took my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. Infinity Jackson's on the court, looking pretty legit. I think true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.